Sup, party people? It's your boy Brian. I had a lovely Mother's Day with my mom at Fairfield Properties Ballpark in Central Islip. Unfortunately, the Ducks waddled off the Lancaster Barnstormers in the bottom of the ninth. Lancaster's lost like 7 in a row. Eep. But the good news is the Mets won. Yesterday, Lindor hit into the 1-6-3 double play in the key situation. Today, against the same pitcher in an equally key situation, he hit the ball into the bullpen. That's baseball season. Anyway, also baseball, Donruss baseball. 1987 Donruss baseball. Let's see what we got. Got a Roberto Clemente puzzle in here. And we have Roberto's knee. Okay, against what looks like tropical foliage. The foliage of El Yunque, the Puerto Rican rainforest. Cardinals power threat, Jack Clark. What a lovely picture of Steve Balboni. Just, the chest hair up to his neck. At least 3 chins. You really can't ask it. You can't ask more out of a baseball card. Oh my goodness. It's a Mike Greenwell rookie card. If this were 1987 and I was in fifth grade at Richard P. Connor Elementary, this card would be highly, highly sought after. Rob Murphy. Brooke Jacoby, singular. Brooke Jacoby, not Brooks Jacoby. Brooke Jacoby. Another rookie. It's Kevin Brown, who had a really terrific career. I've said this a million times before, but look up his numbers, and he has numbers that are comparable to a lot of Hall of Famers. Not comparable to Steve Carlton's numbers. This is probably Carlton's last card. The end of the line came very quickly for Steve. Bounced around between a lot of teams, the Giants, the White Sox, the Twins. I think he finished up with the Twins. And then off to his ranch in Durango to be paranoid. Hall of Famer to be? Possibly? Yes? Maybe? No? Hall of Famer? Yes. Another Hall of Famer? Gary Pettis? This guy. The man who blew Game 6 and 7 of the 1986 World Series. A man so despised in Boston that whenever an athlete had that look that I'm going to lose look on his face, Bill Simmons referred to it as the Calvin Schiraldi face. We'll never forget the Shea crowd serenading him with Calvin, Calvin, as he came in the 7th inning of Game 7 and immediately surrendered a home run to Ray Knight. Ed Vandenberg. Never figured out whether it was Ed Van D. Berg. Ed Vandenberg, one word. Ed Vandenberg. There's a lot of options there. It's like Hamilton, Joe Franken Reynolds. Jimmy Key, World Series champion with the Yankees. Bob Nepper, a very tough lefty who the Mets beat in the 86 NLCS. Tony Phillips. And what do you know? Speak of the devil, Ray Knight hitting the home run off Schiraldi. Here's Ray himself, the MVP of the 1986 World Series. He was not on the Mets in 87. The Mets did not re-sign him. He went to Baltimore, I believe. All right. Interesting pack. A lot of 86 Mets memories, which makes sense because it was 1987. Okay, cool. Good stuff.